even the ones that never cared. Picking the pieces up and building to the sky. My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? Got this feeling, yeah, you know, where I'm losing all control. Is this magic in my bones? Got this feeling in my soul. I said it for your stone. Is this magic in my ghost? There goes my mind. There goes my mind.
Damn. Now I am tired. Wait, am I unmuted? Hmm. Well. Oh yeah, I'm unmuted. Okay, well, what can I say? Welcome back to Newbie Mania Tournament. It is, what is this, round of 60? If I'm not wrong. Today we have a match in between Rush FTK and Axorite, if I'm saying that right. Axorite. Yeah, we'll get straight into it. I didn't realize I was unmuted, so don't mind that. Yeah, we'll get into the roles, picks, you know, let's just have a fun time in a way. So Virtual picks second pick, and that means that Axorite will get the first pick and second man. Pretty good maple, in my opinion at least. I mean, we have a PU song, we have an XI song, you know, pretty good maps, at least from what I'm seeing, and from what I've heard. LN1 gets picked as the first, if I'm not wrong, protect. So, might be comfortable on that LN. We'll see, as the match goes on. Also, let me real quickly... there we go. Oh my, there should be a little bit here. Alright, the second map that gets protected is Rice 4, down by Ekero. I'm sorry if I'm botching these names, but you know, I'm not exactly an expert. Well, seems like the ref messed up a little bit, so FPK is the first protect. Happens, you know. Also, let me turn that off so that doesn't get annoying. Yeah, actually we'll get the first ban, and well, we're just gonna wait a little bit, you know. They're deciding what to pick, what not to pick. So, just the waiting game for now. Not a lot to say. But he gets the Rice Tree ban, so that's the first ban of the map. Sorry, map roll. And the second map is Hybrid 4, that gets banned. go. We're gonna get into the picks. And as the protect and ban phase is over now. Rice Bowl is the first map of the match. Down by Ekara. Map by GT. I'll tell you the stats in a second once they get shown. No, it's a rematch. Is a 2.09 star, 1 minute 37 second map. Not the hardest map in the world, but you know, it does test your, in a way, accuracy as well as your ratio, which is what it mostly comes down to on these easier maps, in a way. So we'll be getting right into it. No mods extra. And thankfully no misses at the start, because that did happen once and it was very sad to see. But you know, everything could happen. Currently both players are holding incredibly similar accuracies, only being really 0.2 apart. Not much, but it is the start of the map, so you know, everything can still happen. Getting into a bit of a techie section in a way. And as you can see, there's a lot of like changes in this map. Like the rhythm doesn't stay the same in a way. It does seem like Rush is a little bit more comfortable on this map, as well as, you know, just generally in like more comfortable on the Rice maps. As he did, I'm pretty sure, try to protect that Rice floor, but you know, happens. Currently, the gap is by 0.4, and with 1 quarter left, yeah, not much to say. 8,000 point difference. Both players are holding pretty nice accuracies. And as we get into the final section of the map, where everything can turn around with one miss, you know, these maps are all about the accuracy after all. It does seem like Rush FTK will be taking the first point. FC from Rush. Also, that ratio is pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. 66 to 586, you know, nice one. Practically nearly 1 mil, that's pretty cool. Next pick is, where I'm about to see. Oh, yeah, it's hybrid free. My bad. I was yawning. It is M2U Promise featuring Sherry. It is a 2.03 song, really similar to the last map. It is a 2.26 minute song, so a bit longer, and yeah, pretty average stats. It is gonna be our first like LN/hybrid map of the match pool. You know, not much to say, to be honest. Except good luck to the players, you know. Ooh. Axorite does get a 200 at start, I'm pretty sure. Both players still holding that 99. Not much to say. We're just gonna have to wait until some stuff happens. Also, this song's pretty good. As I mentioned, the map was a banger. Holy, I don't know who I don't know who are the pullers, but you know, y'all did a good job for this one. It does seem like Rush is pretty comfortable on those maps. hitting those pretty nice ratio LNs. Even for me, who's like a 4-digit, hitting like LNs and getting good ratio on them is not easy. Actually finds the first miss of the match. That's unfortunate. That's gonna give Rush FDK a pretty big advantage, I'm not gonna lie. Currently he'll just have to hope that he drops. Would have it been up, like everything could still happen, but you know, pretty rough. Knowing that this, you know, isn't exactly a big point difference. Actually finds another miss. That is very unfortunate. We'll just have to really pray that Rush FDK drops, but again, Rush is just holding. FC at 99.8, that is a pretty nice score, I'm not gonna lie. Accuracy, my bad. To be honest, with one player left, it will seem like Rush will be taking the second point too. So actually it's gonna be at a pretty big disadvantage. I mean, he did lose 2 points in a row practically. Well again, yeah, not a lot of time to change things, and the point difference is just too big, so it does seem like FDK will be taking the second point, unless he fumbles at the end, but doesn't seem like it. Also, again, Rush is just popping off today. 999. Okay, bro, I can't speak. What is this? 992k. That is a pretty impressive score. Not to say that Axorite has a bad score, but you know, he'll have to lock in. He'll have to pick something good to even out the playing field, if we will. It doesn't take many maps to win, like only 4, and that's it. And currently, Axorite is down 2 points, so maybe he'll have to pick something he's really comfortable on, and what he knows that Rush FTK won't be able to do so nicely. And he'll be picking LN1. Oh, we're getting a raid of 5 people, that's crazy. It was a Hatsune Miku song, so that's cool. So this is gonna be all about the LN accuracy, but to be honest, if I'm gonna guess, this is probably gonna be one of the maps where players will drop the most amount of notes, you know, if I had to guess. Because newer players usually struggle to hold that LN combo, but you know, I'm willing to be proven wrong. Always are. Always am. Yeah. Now we're just waiting for the players, and we'll get into the match.
Yo!
Nope, we're getting a second comment.
Hi Raiders! Oh. Okay. The third pick from Axorite, it is.
It is an LN pick, yeah. He'll have to win this, you know, hopefully at least. As if he loses this, then Rush FTK not only gets a pick, but it is going to be a match point for him.
Yeah.
And currently, it does seem like he's matching Rush pretty well.
A short LN here, which, yeah, probably might drop people's accuracy by a bit.
Joey, you know, people quite struggle on like those long LNs and short lines, like especially newer players. So, but currently both players have similar accuracy and not a big point difference currently.
Yeah,
it will all be all about the accuracy and drops.
Yeah, if Axorite misses again, then maybe
it's pretty rough for him.
It's just it's low seed versus high seed right now. Like it's 2 versus 15 in round of 16. That's actually quite normal.
Actually drops. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, really drop.
There is 1/4 of the map left.
Yeah,
But again, Rush is not a bad player. I think he realizes that he has a pretty big advantage currently, and all he has to do is just hold that combo.
yeah. He's too good to be true. Then yeah, probably I've seen
Yeah.
him in a previous tournament, which is GBC, and he might get like a mid or top seed on the what easy map pools. It's just 3 stars in qualifiers.
Joey.
But in NMT is quite different because I have hosted the host has hosted the lowest ever rank the lowest ever mania tournament. The rank is like really the lowest as of this time, or maybe like in a lifetime.
Yeah, but Rush will get not only a pick, but as I mentioned, he has a match point currently. Axorite will have a pretty hard battle now. A pretty uphill
Rush
battle.
has no match for Axorite, probably.
Picking hybrid one.
Who to you? I've played this map before, and one thing that I found is that there's a choke point inside this hybrid map, which is the long node release timings in just one part, but the others are just a generic hybrid kind of thing.
It's to you.
Sorry,
Amamoyo?
what
Is
up?
that how I say it? Amamoyo? It's not by Lamy. It is a 2.34 star, 2 minutes 33 seconds. You know.
Yep.
Not the longest map, not the shortest map, just the average. If I will. It seems like one of the players.
He's trying so hard to understand. Yeah, yeah, he's what? Oh my god, reading the chat is so crazy. Oh my god.
No, definitely no. I understand everything. Trust.
Bruh. What's the 10? Holy moly, okay.
Also, why did he just roll? Okay, whatever. Let him roll. You know, let him do his thing.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Rush to fix up his settings.
Yep. Let's just wait for him.
Yeah, we'll just wait and
Yeah.
you know, will this be like the deciding point of the match?
Yeah. Probably it won't end in a reverse sweep. Probably not.
Yeah, not much to say right now. Just waiting.
Bro, did he left? Bro,
What?
he should have.
Did he
Yeah,
fucking
he
leave?
left the lobby.
Well,
Just you can just change the setting while you're in the multi lobby by pressing Control O.
Yeah, maybe he just didn't know the keybind, you know? Can happen. But he's
Ref
back.
when they don't know how to
Well, good luck to the players. And of course he has a roll right before the match.
Oh, okay. The match is starting.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. This is gonna be the deciding point.
Truly. And it's a hybrid map with a choke point, so
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Oh no. A single 200 from
Actually-
Axorite here is not it's not gonna do well. I mean like well
You know,
bro needs to turn the table.
everything's still possible, you know? There's a lot of the map left. So now we just
Everything
gotta
could
wait.
be possible. Yeah. Everything could
Yeah,
be
but-
possible. Ooh. Holy.
You know, Russia is holding on 99.81
Oh.
pretty well currently.
Yeah.
Axorite has to hold and just hope that maybe Rush will get a 200, 100,
Yeah.
even a 50 maybe.
Yeah, probably, but I don't know. Now it's the Ellen really spots.
Yeah, this is the choke point. Where
Bo-
most
bo-
players
yeah.
don't miss. And actually I did find a
Yeah.
200, but
They don't miss. Yeah, they survive.
didn't
They,
miss,
they
but-
don't even miss. Yeah. It's not even end there yet. It's still 50% of the map remaining. While
yeah.
Rush
but,
here has a slight advantage. And the point difference is reaching 5 digits. Ooh.
Yeah, currently Axorite is pretty, you know, like with those 2 or 200s, it did kind
Yeah.
of affect everything currently. And there's still a lot of time left. But
Yeah, probably,
Rush is just holding
yeah.
that accuracy.
Yeah. Yeah, and the combo. It's
Both
gonna be a
players
tough
are
match
very
here.
impressive.
It's gonna be a tough match. Axorite needs to hold his breath. He won't lose this, but he keeps dropping an accuracy as the score quickly just runs to Rush to side. Oh
Yeah.
no. It's already 20,000 points away. Damn. That's probably no time.
There's not enough time, and it's the
Yeah,
small
there's not
point where
enough time.
no one
Yeah.
usually misses.
Yeah.
So it does look like
Oh.
the match
does
is
look like-
gonna be won by Rush FTK.
By a sweep. Right? This is so peak. Poppy. Poppy.
Do y'all know that
Oh,
Poppy is geometry dash? Did y'all know that Poppy is
Yeah.
geometry dash? That's crazy. Anyway,
Oh.
GG's to both players. Yeah, congratulations
Wait,
to Rush FTK.
yeah.
You'll be moving on to, if I'm not wrong,
quarterfinals. Yeah.
Yep. And is this a winners bracket?
Yeah, winners. It's a winners bracket. So
Oh, it's winners
yeah,
bracket. So
it
actually,
will be
it's
fine.
still in the game, right?
Yes.
Well, we'll be seeing both players still in the tournament. I'll wish actually good luck in the losers bracket. But yeah, congratulations to Rush FTK. You'll be moving on to the winners bracket of the quarterfinals.
Winners bracket. Hey.
Oh yeah, well my bad. Anyway,
The
the
next,
next match?
yeah, will be
Oh,
like
is
in
it-
15 minutes
Oh, it is. in
for
15 minutes.
these two matches.
Yeah, it's pretty packed today. You know, it's Sunday.
Yeah, it's-
you know. Sorry, Sunday.
Sundays. Sunday is always pretty packed. Even though like
Yeah,
there's a
I mean, you know, on Saturdays people want to relax, and then on
Mm,
Sundays, you know,
yeah.
Whatever.
Fast and
Sure.
Fast, Boost, Ajitani, Ibumi, and Laura like brief. Eh? No, they're not. You hear
Go
tiebreaker, man. One. Wait, TV Showcase? Oh, they want to play TV Showcase. Ah, I see.
Alright, we'll see a tiebreaker. Thank God I
Yeah.
didn't do the outro yet. That would be so
Yeah.
bad.
Imagine if like
Happened.
if I was him, then I end stream. Then well, that's GG's. But well, I just
Yeah.
need to like hold for a little moment.
Yeah, the tiebreaker is Roselia Kidomari.
Yeah, it's a custom map.
Yeah, I don't know the second, like the last word, bro. I can't spell it. It is mapped by one of the hosts, you know, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not wrong. So custom map, yay, W's. We love those custom maps. Yeah, I haven't actually seen this map yet. To be honest, I think there was 1 or 2 tiebreaker matches, but I didn't unfortunately see them. Pretty busy yesterday because I had school on Saturday, which is kind of ridiculous, but you know what, happens. Also, yeah, you can see how this map tests like your skill. Like they are in a way flowier patterns. Like they're harder in general. They're more like staircases in a way. So it does test how well you can act, and also just hold your combo.
Okay.
So something did happen in chat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna worry about that.
Someone just send a link, like probably some kind of a promotion, but well.
Also, yeah, you can probably hear my keyboard.
Bruh. Okay. Moving on to the gameplay wise, both players doing pretty fine in like
FCs.
one. Yeah, they both FC, but Axorite had worse ratio than Rush.
Yeah, it does seem like Axorite is hitting a bit earlier than he's supposed to.
There will not be a sign of miss. Probably like, yeah, the TV is pretty chill, and it's the first hard difficulty in the pool. Because yeah, TVs are way harder and bigger. Yeah,
also, I don't know what's
TVs
going on with the grand finale tiebreaker, but that will be probably interesting to see what y'all cook up. Currently, Rush is holding a pretty good accuracy, 99.63 on a tiebreaker. You know, that's pretty cool to see.
Well, Axorite here only have around 98.7% accuracy. Probably, yeah.
But you know, he's struggling a little bit more on this map. But you know what? It does happen. You know, we all struggle on some maps. It is fine.
Yes.
And it's not the easiest map of. It's a pretty fucking hard one. Also, excuse my spelling.
It's a hard difficulty, so it's a kind of a big step up. But well.
Yeah, compared to the rest of the pool, this is way harder. Like this, like comparing a 4-star to a 6-star. You know, probably too big, but you know, it's about like that.
Kinda big enough, but okay.
But you know, the gap is big enough to be noticeable in a way.
Yeah, it's a TP map, so it's noticeable if this size is so big.
Yeah, but both players are holding pretty good apps, especially in Rush. You know, Axorite is holding on 98.75. Not a bad app. Can't say anything about that.
True. It's a double FC.
There will be a double FC, hopefully. And as we get into the ending of the map.
Yeah. I think it's almost approaching to the end.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And it would be really cool to see those.
Yeah, it will be very cool. because like the TV is very cinema, of course.
Absolutely not. Truly.
Yeah, true. And you'll know later, like in a month, where you can see the grand finals tiebreaker showcase, which is actually bigger than the rest. I promise you guys to like, yeah, keep watching until
No spoil.
grand finals.
No spoil. We're not gonna spoil anything, but you know, from what I've seen,
Yeah.
it looks
Okay.
pretty cool. It looks
Pretty cool.
y'all better stay tuned. Anyway, with the tiebreaker being over, and of course Rush having like both players having the FC, we'll probably be ending the stream. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Jeez, I can't speak anymore. And stay tuned. There's a match in 9 minutes. So
Yeah, there are 2 matches in 9 minutes, but
I don't know if they're gonna be
Okay.
streamed, but if they are, you know, you can go ahead
it's a
and watch them.
50-50 chance. It's a 50-50 chance a lot. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at least one of them is gonna be streamed. I'm not sure about the both of them, but you know,
Alright.
we'll just see. So in a way, the other ref just left. Sorry, the commentator just left. So yeah, this has been 3 I don't know, and also DB on RK, if I spell that right. With you, and yeah, thank you for watching Newbie Mania Tournament, and yeah, we hope to see you in other matches.